Today, I want to show you how to create end-to-end UI designs using UX Pilot, one of the most cutting-edge AI tools that takes you from idea to prototype in just minutes. I've tried so many different AI tools to supplement my UX design process, and UX Pilot has stood out to me as one of the most capable and reliable due to its wide variety of features built with designers in mind. Right now, I'm in my UX Pilot dashboard, and I'm going to kick off my design process by clicking New File. I want to design a personal banking app for this demo. If I wanted to immediately provide any context about what the designs should consist of, I could include that here, but I'm going to wait until we're in our file to give instructions. Starting off on the Studio tab, this is where we're going to bring the first design iteration of our app to life. You can choose between either wireframe or hi-fi depending on your needs. I'm going to go straight to hi-fi, but keep in mind you can convert your wireframe generations to hi-fi later if you choose wireframe first. My app is going to be mobile first and foremost, so I'll change my screen size to mobile. Now it's time to write our prompt. One great feature about UX Pilot is it can generate an entire flow consisting of multiple different screens if you need more than just a single screen. If you have design inspiration or documents that you want UX Pilot to use as context, you can attach those here. Also, if you're not sure what you want to generate, try clicking prompt examples until you find an idea that you like. You can also use the enhance prompt feature to add more detail to your prompt to better guide the AI model. For this demo, I'm going to use this prompt. Design a modern mobile personal banking app for everyday consumers. Target users are working adults who use the app as their primary bank. The core goals are show balances and recent activity instantly, enable fast transfers and payments, reduce financial anxiety, and feel premium and regulated, not playful. For some additional credits, you can enable either of these toggles to achieve more detailed and thoughtful outputs. Since I've chosen to generate a flow, I need to specify what types of screens should be designed. So I can manually specify this in each of these inputs, or I can hit autoflow and this will use AI to decide what screens will be designed for you. I'm going to use this feature and you see it creates a very detailed prompt for each screen. Under advanced settings, if you have hi-fi selected above, you can use UX Pilot's Figma plugin to generate designs based on your own design system. Now, this is a game changer for designers that need their designs to adhere to existing component styling. This process is actually really simple. I'll open up my Figma design system and the UX Pilot plugin. Under the Design Systems tab inside the plugin, I'm going to start a new collection and give it a name. Then I can select each component in my design system that I want UX Pilot to be aware of and click Import. Now that this collection is ready to use as a design system, I'll go back to UX Pilot, open the model dropdown and select it. But you don't need to import a design system to achieve perfectly customized styling. Using this theme dropdown, I can load the theme editor where I can fine-tune my color palette, border radius and effect styles, and font types. Utilizing this feature can help you extract much more value out of your generations. Instead of regenerating screens from scratch every time something feels off, you can just adjust the theme once and reapply it across the entire project. Now that you know about importing your own components and using the theme editor, for this demo, I'm going to use the collection of components that I just made. Now let's hit generate and see these designs come to life. Great, now it's time to review all these screens that UX Pilot just generated. Right off the bat, we can tell that UX Pilot did a nice job of designing with my design system in mind. And these screens follow the prompts that we generated for each of the screens using the autoflow feature over here. I love the direction that we're going here, but of course we can now iterate on these designs. There's a couple immediate design issues that I'd like to resolve here, first of which being, even though these toggles look just like the ones from my design system, they're obviously way too big. So this is a case where I'm going to use Global Edit to generate a new version with all of them being smaller. Just like that, this new generation has the smaller toggles that I asked for, and I can easily toggle between my previous design and my new iteration to quickly see the difference. If you want to edit your screen with more granular control, you can choose Section Edit to update a specific area of the screen, or Manual Edit, which takes you to this dedicated, intuitive editing view, kind of similar to Figma's UI. But if all you want to do is add some more content to the screen, you can choose Add New Section. Now, once you're happy with how your screens are looking, it's time to build a clickable prototype right here in UX Pilot. Let's hit Command or Control A, open this dropdown, and click Generate Prototype. And just like that, we have a working prototype that you can click through to test core flows, validate navigation, and check whether key tasks are intuitive or not. This is especially useful for designers and product managers that want to walk into meetings with something concrete. Instead of staring at static screens, you can present a realistic end-to-end experience, demo real user journeys, and quickly answer questions about how the product would work in practice. This level of interactivity builds credibility with your stakeholders and helps teams align faster. I've spent hours on prototyping a single design flow in Figma, but UX Pilot turns that entire process into a single click, saving designers a ton of time and also making prototyping accessible to product managers. Rather than getting stuck in the cycle of drawing endless connections from frame to frame, UX Pilot gives you all that time back to focus on refining the experience itself so you can ship your designs faster. However, since Figma is still a part of my design process to some extent, one of my favorite features about UX Pilot is the ability to instantly copy a design and paste it into Figma. And the best part is, it doesn't just paste a screenshot, it pastes a fully structured frame including flawless auto layout, making it super easy to iterate on if you choose to do that in Figma. Something else you should know is that in UX Pilot, you don't need to manually create different layouts for different screen sizes like mobile or desktop. This is done automatically for you. Just select the screen that you want a desktop layout for, or mobile if you've initially generated desktop screens. Click Generate, Desktop version. Now we have our desktop and mobile layouts side by side, which would make the developers' lives a lot easier when they're implementing your designs. Or your life easier if you're implementing your own designs. I hope this walkthrough gave you a solid sense of what UX Pilot can do. The platform brings together several AI-powered features that meaningfully accelerate the design process early on, making it easier to move from a rough idea to a high-fidelity interactive prototype in far less time. And the best part is you can try it for free using the link in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos that will help you become a better designer.